there, fellow deck forgers. Welcome back to the Deck Forge. Today we're venturing into the dark and devious world of Poisonous Paradox, a black and blue deck that thrives on spreading lethal poison counters using toxic and proliferation mechanics. Or at least that's what your opponent's going to think you're going to be doing, because that's what everybody in the meta is doing. I mean, there is toxic in here and there is proliferation, but somehow this deck just ends up winning in other ways, usually through combat and direct damage. So let's take a look at the deck. Here on this side we have control in different manners, they proliferate or give poison counters. So we get -1/-1 and proliferate. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, so we can return their creatures or our own creatures, and sometimes it's better to do our own to save our creatures. -4/-4, get rid of those big dangerous scary dudes. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. That is good if we don't want to target somebody directly. Then our creatures here are pretty cheap. Everything is 2 casting costs, so we have 1 2 casting costs, here's 1 3 casting costs, and then we have our Planeswalker, which is 5 and 2 pain, or 6. So all of our creatures here are 2 casting costs, and we proliferate when we deal damage, we proliferate when it dies, we gain life, and they lose life every time we proliferate, and we got plenty of proliferation here. This one's pretty cool and really useful in this deck. It lets us create a 3/3 token. It's actually kind of one of the stronger ones. I only have 2 in here. Do I have another one? No. I'd have to craft another one, but it works okay. Here, I probably have 4 now. He's pretty good. Every time we proliferate, we get to bring him back from the graveyard into the battlefield. But when I expand that to 4, that means I'll have to get rid of something, probably. Let's take a look at... We're at 62 now. Yeah, let's just run it that way. We should be okay. Everything's pretty cheap. Alright, so let's see how this plays. So our Planeswalker also proliferates, like everything in here proliferates or kind of benefits from proliferation. I kind of wonder if I should switch out these lands to those sacrifice and gain a life, but we have these in for right now. These just tap in. This one gains a life, but the sack gain a life, you can search for whatever. It's kind of cool. But these give you both. And we have a 1/1 toxic. Let's get rid of that. So I really end up using this more as like a control deck. Let's get him out next turn as a blocker. I don't want to waste this big one, but he's pretty good at blocking. So what do we have? We can get this guy out. We still will get 1 toxic, but we can kill this guy. We'll end up 2 if we kill this guy. Oh, thank you. I guess we're not killing either yet. Can we do 4? Let's do 4. We'll come back to multicolored in a little bit. So we'll cast 1. And then kill him, which proliferates him. That's okay. And then we get another poison counter, but we got a blocker, and we get our Voidwing hybrid back. This one kind of saves the day a lot because it's cheap to cast and it keeps on bouncing back to our hand. So we don't really run out of cards. So I'll make him sack next turn and cast out our bat. We're a little mana heavy right here, but let's see what happens. Thinking of doing something. He probably wants to kill my bat. Finally got a poison counter over on the other side. There we go. And it's exile. Ouch. We have 2 creatures. Yep, this one. Nice. Okay, so we already have 5. Deal 1 damage to our, or 2 damage, and then get rid of this guy. And we can start proliferating after that. It would be super nice if we had that bat in the graveyard. Oh, thanks. Cast that out, and then you go bye-bye and get poison counter. We are behind on poison counters and life, so let's see if we can do something about that. We have land. This is where I was saying that other type of land is good because we won't be as flooded, especially with as cheap as our deck is. We can probably get rid of some land and still be okay. I think I'm gonna do that. Because we're mana flooded here. And there's not much we can do about it. But it doesn't seem like they have much in their hand either. It looks like it's just control-y stuff or land that they have. So they're gonna try to kill whatever I put out there. Like I try to do to him. Okay, let's see if we can run up the game at some point, because we are behind. Land, they're mana flooded too. I bet that's another land there. We'll see. Is it a land, or are they gonna control the board here? Get rid of my guy, because I can gain life too. There we go. Looks like very similar decks between the two of us. They just are mono black, and I got some blue in here. Let's see. No land, no land. Woohoo! Let's see if we can catch up on life and on poison counters. Yes. Yes. I only played that out then because they're completely like top decking right now. I would have probably waited until the end of that turn to cast it. 2 poison counters, that's not fun. We got land here, we'll attack with the flyer. Then we'll block with the rat, hopefully. What happened? Why can't... Oh, because it has menace. I messed that up. Okay, let's see if I can survive with 1. I need 2. Okay. We need 2 blockers. Let's not mess this up. I want to kill that thing. Go ahead and attack. You'll kill one of my things. Please, please, please. Yes. You know what? I just realized that my land, I can search for stuff. I forgot about that. So here, one of these, there we go. You can draw a card. And we can draw another card. We're not as bad off as we thought we were. This is so much better. We don't need the life, but we do need things on the board. And then let's proliferate. Thank you. Let's get you back on the board. Let's play some land and attack. Now we are doing much better. Hopefully they don't have a something where we can sacrifice. Thank you. We had it. I was returning it to his hand. Proliferating. We'd be good. Here we go with game 2. We gotta remember that we can draw with that. Let's put out that land in case we can play this turn. It's okay, they're going mana heavy, they have green, which probably is blue, so there's gonna be some control happening with maybe some counter spells. That's okay. Does it do anything else? Just create a treasure token. They want mana. So let's cast him out. Let's gain a life. We'll take a hit. But I think that is okay. Untap 3 lands. Cool. So if we draw another Drown in Ichor, we should be pretty good to kill off these 2 guys. He's going to attack with this, I feel. Yep. No block. We can take the hit right now. So we got another land. Oh, we already have 2. Okay. Boom. Right to the noggin. Indirectly to the noggin. There we go. And now we have life and board advantage again. We have equal mana cards. Oh no, now we have equal mana cards. Okay, so kick that out. Then let's... Is it 3 or less? It's not. Let's throw out a rat. And we could bounce the rat back to ourselves. We can do this. Give it -1/-1. Indirect let you hit them to the noggin and then bounce it back to our hand. Proliferate again. Indirectly hit it to the noggin and don't attack. So we got plenty of life to mess around with now. Although that's a big dude. Destroy enchantment. Are you going to destroy your own enchantment? Destroy artifact? Nope. Gain 4 life? There you go. Okay, what are you going to do? Attack with that. No problem. Go ahead. Now, here we go. Get a way to get in the air. Another way to proliferate as a blocker. And we're not going to attack with you. Oh, that's not good. Well, let's block here. Oh, but they have trample. It doesn't matter. I want to proliferate. There we go. And then, sure. Sacrifice something. Probably that guy. Yep, the 3/3. And then let's ping you in the face and proliferate, indirectly ping you in the face. And now they're gonna bounce all my stuff back into my hand. Yeah. As well you should. If we can get the planeswalker out, that would be good. That's okay, we don't have much out on the board. There's not much they can bounce back, but they can do a lot of damage, which is a shame for us. Down to 3 life. So, let's cast you out. Cast you out. And then bounce you back. Because I can't deal with you right now. +1 and +1 and trample. Oh, nope. Draw a card. Let's sacrifice you. See if we can survive long enough to kill something. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We can draw. Should have done that before. And we are no bueno. Okay, let's tell them good game. And go on to game 3. See if we can get a positive set of 3. Okay, 3rd game, hopefully our last game. I always try to end off on a win. We will see what happens today. So, okay, starting hand. Let's try this. We'll start off with one of these. Gain some life. And then we'll throw out this, which will allow us to get our bat out in play. I like the bat out before this guy, just because that will allow us to hopefully, if they target something, target this guy, rather than targeting the scheming aspect. Nice. So, I'm going to pull that out because I can block with this, and I don't mind if I lose it because I'll likely get it back. So let's not attack and wait and see what happens. We'll sacrifice him. That means we get a toxic going through. But we'll get it back as soon as we proliferate here. Yep, let's cast him. And then we'll proliferate and we get our 3/3 as well. There we go, our 3/3 artifact. Along with our bat. And let's give him one more to the face. zombie. Toxic 2, whenever a creature you control with that player gets an additional poison counter. Okay. So we got that land. And what do we want to do? We can throw the bat out? Or not the bat, that's the rat. That's a good blocker. Let's bounce him because we can do quite a bit of damage right now. That is pretty good, and we still have the bat in our hand. Let's see if they do something else other than that zombie cleric. There we go. Okay, so give you -1/-1. Give you flying and lifelink. And we'll cast you out in case they got some sort of shenanigans going on, and then we will attack with you and you. So he just goes through, which is nice. He'll proliferate, which gives us an extra 2 damage, which is... oh, no, not 2 damage because he is only 1. So he doesn't die, but if you let it go through, you can get some toxic. But we'll block with this guy, because we will definitely proliferate at some point. That is good. Who are they going to kill? Going to turn it into an artifact? Or are they going to proliferate? There we go. So, if they block the biggest one, which is this one, that gives us 5. We attack through. There was nothing they can do. So, they quit. There's our 3rd game. We won 2, lost 1. Not bad for this series. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the treacherous depths of Poisonous Paradox and are eager to put this sinister deck to the test in your own Magic the Gathering arena matches. Until next time, happy forging, and may your opponents tremble before the power of the Poisonous Paradox. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!